All right, I'll say it again. Thanks for standing out in the cold for so long. So, we're almost there. We're almost done with this rally, but we have to finish up with one last person, and that is Suzanne Graham. She deserves that times like a million, trillion, billion, because she's the one who brought the Campus Climate Challenge onto this campus, and she has done so much for not only this campus, but the people on this campus, because we've learned an awful lot from her. So we'd all like to welcome Suzanne up to the podium.
Hi. Ooh, thank you. So I want to start by just saying, one, thank you for coming. Two, when I'm done talking, please don't leave. Part of this event is a photo petition. All across the country, people are taking pictures and they're being compiled to send to Congress. So we're gonna take a pretty picture with like the sweet banner we made, and it's gonna be nice. So please stay and compile there-ish, and then I'll give you further directions. Okay? Yeah, cool. So I guess, you know, this is a college campus, so we do things like think here, right? Do we think here?
No.
Can we think here? Cool. So I'm going to ask you to do something for like a couple of seconds, okay? I want you to think about something you love. Something that makes you really happy. Something that no matter how bad your day is, you can think of it and it makes everything better. Think about that. Okay, ready? Go. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about it, okay? What would you do if it was threatened, stolen, broken, wasted by someone else? What would you do to protect it? What would you sacrifice to protect it? What if it was being threatened by you and you didn't know it? Whether it's a person, a thing, a hobby, a sport, your child, beer, knitting, whatever. It's being affected by climate change. Everything is being affected by climate change because of us. The world we live in today will be very different by the time I retire, by the time you retire, by the time you have children. What world are they going to live in? What world do you want to live in? Really, what world do you want to live in? Really, what world do you want to live in? A better one. Good answer. Already, we are seeing the islands of Micronesia disappear. The glaciers melting, polar bears dying, coastlines diminishing, evergreens dying, bird migratory patterns changing. That's scary. That's really scary. I may see in my lifetime no more sugar maples. Like, no more maple syrup, man, that sucks. Seriously. No more winter. And I know you're thinking right now while you're freezing, like, yeah, no more winter, palm trees. That's bad. No more winter is bad. Really bad. There are not gonna be glaciers in Glacier National Park. Like, no glaciers in Glacier National Park. Cool. Manhattan underwater. Parts of Manhattan will be underwater. What happens to those people? Where do they go? All across the world, people's homes are already flooding. Where do they go? Will you take them? Yes. Will you pay for them? If you're Sarah, you will. But anybody else, probably not gonna happen, right? So what do? What does it take for us to act? How far does it have to go? Before you walking by will act. Before you will care. How far does it have to go? We stand here today in solidarity with over 1,300 communities. 1,300 communities across this country. Yeah. Woo! That's amazing. There's a huge movement going on in this country. Huge. Right now, there are people off the coast of Florida diving with banners up against the coral reefs that are being bleached because the oceans are too hot. Right now, there are people skiing down the last remaining glaciers in the United States. Right now, there is a sea of people creating the flood line in Manhattan. We are standing in solidarity right here, right now, with all of them. That's cool. Like, really, that's cool. You here are a part of a movement. A movement like we haven't seen in years. We've been silent for years. So speak up.
All right.
So speak up.
Yeah.
Let's stand together, organize together, speak together. Starting today. Starting today. Because we are. Please repeat after me. We are.
We are.
We are the leaders.
We are the leaders.
We are the leaders we've been waiting for.
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 Okay, you can stop repeating me. So let's lead. Let's do something. Let's act up, speak up, organize. Because if we don't, nobody else is going to. Really, if you here, standing here, sitting here, freezing here, if you're not willing to change, if you're not willing to act, who the hell's gonna do it, you know? Who's gonna do it? So do it. Okay? All right? Can I hear some? Do it! Sweet! Yeah! Cool. Okay, so like there's some information on that table over there on like some stuff you can do. And that would be cool. We do this little thing called the Campus Climate Challenge. We meet every Sunday, 7 p.m. in G143 in the Williams Center. If you care, if you want to do something, if you want to act up, speak up, act out, then come. And if you don't and you want to stay silent and you want to watch everything you've ever loved slip away out of your hands, die, because you didn't want to do anything, you didn't want to change, then cool. You know? Cool. Nobody else is going to do anything if you're not going to do it.
Hey, woman.
When I say stop, you say global warming. Stop.
Global warming.
Stop.
Global warming.
Stop.
Global warming.
Cool, thank you. So, I'm gonna need you to gather here and love each other and touch each other, but not like that, and take a picture. And we have a banner, and it's gonna be sweet. And then, you know, if afterwards you wanna like talk about how you care about the planet or play guitar for a little bit, that'd be cool.
Thank you,
But more importantly, sit your asses down. Okay, thank you.